Hello, my lovely Marshall blenders. Mind your own business. How you doing? Mind your own business. Mind your own business. So, how to mind your own business? First off, I wanted to start off saying or asking, what is business? According to the Oxford language, a person's regular occupation, profession, or trade, the practice of making one's living by engaging in commerce. So essentially, business is how a person makes money, right? Whatever practice they do or whatever things they engage in to make money or make a living is business. Now, the phrase mind your own business means to refrain from prying or interfering, asking questions, or involving oneself in things which do not concern them. Basically, it means don't get into other people's stuff, right? Now, the NPR.org says four things that can be done so that one can mind their business. They say, one, make yourself less available. Now, clearly, when one says mind your own business, we're not talking about not interfering necessarily, right? Not interfering in someone else's way of making money. What we really mean is don't involve yourself in someone else's life. Don't involve yourself in situations that are particular to other people that have nothing to do with you. Back in the day, we used to say this is an A and B conversation. You said it, see your way out, you know? So, honestly, that we all kind of have the concept of mind your own business. Not everyone remembers to put that in practice. Sometimes we think we're being helpful, and in attempting to be helpful, we're injecting ourselves in someone else's situation that really is not under our jurisdiction. Right? What does that mean, not under our jurisdiction? Meaning that this person is not under our uh, guidance, under our protection, under our care. A child, everything that child, as long as they're 18 and living under your roof, that's your business, right? 21, it's still kind of your business, you know? Even in the United States up until 26, because you're still paying for their medical insurance. So, yeah, still some of it is your business, right? But honestly, even parents have to start letting go and not getting so involved in their children's personal situations, you know, paulatinely, slowly. Um, but make yourself less available. When I read that, again, that's NPR.org. When I read that, I says, man, that makes a lot of sense, because sometimes the reason why we mind someone else's business is sometimes they drag us into it, right? Sometimes they bring us into their business. And because we're available, okay, we think we can help. But the reality is, it's in our business, right? So make yourself less available. Hello. How are you, my love? Can I get the phone? Thank you very much. Oops, wait. Sit. Okay. There you go. Good job. Not so excited though, right? Not so excited. That's good. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. See you later. Ciao for now. Right? And that was something I thought about. It says make yourself less available. If we are too available, people may drag us into their business, or if we are too available, we may inject ourselves into their business. So make yourself less available, set boundaries, and those boundaries you have to respect, right? So what would that look like? Um, your friend is dating and they get into an argument with their significant other, and they come and they tell you about it, but they want to hear what your opinion is on the situation. Who, me? 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 Listen, so the reality is, I'll give my opinion once, I'll give my opinion twice. I'll give my opinion a third time. And after that third time, if it's asked, right? After that third time, I will never, ever, ever give an opinion. And the reason for that is because the first time they asked, okay. Second time they asked, okay. Third time, now I'm no longer available for that. I'm no longer available for that. And I will not be giving you my opinion because that's not my business. You've officially made it your business. When you were asking for my advice, it was an advice. And this is the other thing, when you give an advice, it must be an advice and not an order. Not in order, and it's not you making a decision for the person. So like let's say they tell you, oh, the so and so is like this, what do you think? I would this is me. And people sometimes get annoyed, but I've perfected the art of minding my business when I'm giving my opinion, where I say, listen, this is what I see, but that's just me, and that's just how I see things. How do you see it? And you put it right back on them because it's their business. How do you see it? No, but I want to know what you think. I said, I just told you what I think, but how do you see it? What that does, it lets that person know that, yeah, I gave my opinion, but I am minding my own business in this situation, you know? And so if they'll ask me again, I'll say, hey, I told you before, this is what I think, blah, 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 blah. But how are you feeling now? Boom, I'm giving it right back to them. It's not my business. I'm minding my own business. The third time, hey, you remember? This is the third time I'm telling you. This is what I think. Blah 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 blah. But how do you feel about it now? Always put it back on them. That's how you mind your business, and that is also setting boundaries. Now, it also there's a phrase that my friend told me in Spanish. And I've said this before in another podcast. Blasina. She says, "Cuéntale tus problemas a alguien que te pueda ayudar." Tell your problems to people who can help. Don't tell people who can't help you or who aren't able to understand or sympathize, because then you're just unloading your stress or your feelings on that person. So the third thing that npr.org says is find someone more appropriate. And that's something you can tell a person, you know, something, this conversation is beyond what I can understand. So maybe you should find someone more appropriate. And I say this, it mostly applies to people that are in your life, but now let's apply it to people who really are not part of your life. Then you have zero business knowing about their relationship or et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? Or opining on those things. So if a person you don't really know is asking you what your opinion is about their life, you got nothing to say because that really is beyond your business. Um, when one minds their own business, this is what happens. Goals can be set and achieved. Character, personality traits, and self-esteem can be improved, and stress can be reduced. If you are minding your business, you are not carrying the stresses of others. Hey, I'll see you. Good morning. Ciao. See you soon. You are not carrying the stresses of others. And so if you're not carrying the stresses of others, guess what? You've reduced your stress significantly. Significantly. So I looked up, what do you call a person who minds their own business? A person who minds their own business is called an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. I love that. But the idea is the same. It's correct. So, of course, that's talking about making money, right? But be an entrepreneur socially. Be an entrepreneur. And so, what an entrepreneur is, a person who invests in themselves, a person who makes sacrifices to see gains within themselves. So, become an entrepreneur, meaning instead of worrying about other people's businesses, other people's lives, other people's this and that, worry on improving yourself. Worry on setting goals and reaching goals. The goals can be as simple as I want to read a book a week. The goals can be as simple as I want to start hitting the gym. The goals can be as simple as I want to start eating better. The goals can be as simple as I want to be less angry and react better. The goals can be as simple as I want to be able to spend more quality time with family members and friends. The goal can be as simple as I want to improve as an employee. I want to improve on my literal business, you know? So if you start setting goals and focusing on your own goals, naturally what happens is you don't have time for other people's businesses. Be it, hey, how are you? Welcome back. It's good to see you. You won't have time to worry about other people's businesses. So even if a person tries to come at you with their business, if it's really gonna be a waste of your time, guess what? You're gonna tell them no, thank you. No, I got too much business of my own to handle, you know? So that was the thought. I don't know why that thought popped in my head as I was heading to work today, but that was what popped in my head. What do you guys think about that? Is it good to mind your business? Should you mind your business? Do you know how to mind your business? Are you a busybody? Are you in other people's businesses? Then stop. Stop going in people's business and get your own business. I love you guys. Ciao for now.